Hello everyone. Welcome to the course of Internet of Things, in short IoT. In today's class, we are going to see how a node-RED is applied to an application, and already we have seen this particular application in the last video. So the idea of this application or the project is to tweet a message whenever it is sunny outside. So what are we going to do? We are going to put a light sensor attached to an IoT device, and using a node-RED uh, graphical nodes, okay, we are going to code this particular device, and whenever there is sun is outside, the Twitter account should get or receive a message like it is sunny. Okay, so this was the project what we have seen in the last video. In today's class, we are going to see the hardware requirements as well as the software requirements along with its circuit diagram, how to implement that. Coming to the hardware requirements, so these are the few things we generally require in order to develop this particular project. So the first one is the light sensor. So whenever it is sunny outside or in the open sky, it need to this particular sensor will observe that particular light, due to which the data will be again sent to the Arduino Uno, from where using internet Wi-Fi connectivity, the Twitter account will receive a message like there is a sunny outside. Otherwise, it won't display any kind of message. So the hardware requirements, what we obviously we need a light sensor. We are using some sort of jumper wires. We need to have one breadboard, and we have a microcontroller development board like Arduino Uno. And as this Arduino Uno does not have any Wi-Fi connectivity or internet connectivity, we are going to use some Wi-Fi shield. Okay. So in order to make it an IoT application. So basically we will be having power supply connections, everything, all those things also comes under hardware components or the hardware requirements. Coming to the software requirements. So in order to develop this particular project, the basic version what we need is an Arduino IDE of version 1.6.4. That is the basic version. And later on, the latest version is also applied or applicable in order to program that. Okay. Apart from that, you need a node-RED with a version of 0.13.2, or it can be a latest version as well. Okay. So already we are using node-RED for programming with an graphical user in graphical representation, right? Then why do you need an Arduino IDE? Means few libraries or few software packages related to this programming or the project will be available in the Arduino IDE. Okay. So we need to take the help of these few packages present in the Arduino IDE and import them to the Node RED. So as soon as you import those packages to the Node RED, again it will be shown in the form of a blocks, graphical interface blocks, where we will be connecting the nodes in order to program them. Okay. Now these are the basic two softwares, Arduino IDE and the Node-RED softwares, with the basic or the latest version we require. And coming to the circuit, the basic necessity of any circuit is like a power source. Okay. So obviously we need some USB cable or a battery in order to power up the or give power supply to the Arduino board. Okay. So we need to make sure that the Arduino board is getting sufficient power supply. It can be through an USB cable or an battery. Okay. Now, once the power supply is given to the Arduino board, okay, a Wi-Fi shield should be placed on top of the Arduino such that all the pins of the Wi-Fi shield will be exactly sitting on top of the Arduino Uno. Okay. Now, using some jumper cables, we can connect a power supply, and like wherever these positive and negative terminals goes with respect to the breadboards. Okay. So if you see here, okay, the sensor what we are using is an light sensor, and here we are considering this particular light sensor of an analog type. So always this particular light sensor, generally we have 3 pins or sometimes 4 pins. One is the VCC, like positive terminal, one is the ground, negative terminal, analog output as well as digital output. Here, for detecting the light, we are considering analog signal of the sensor. So A0 of the analog light sensor A0 of the analog light sensor is connected to the A0 of the Arduino. Okay, so we are continuously reading the analog values of the light sensor, and based on the sensor, using the Wi-Fi shield, we will be transmitting the sensor data wirelessly over internet to the particular Twitter account. Okay, so these are the basic circuit connections what we are going to do. Okay, and coming to the node-RED flow, we have few points regarding this node-RED flow, which will be discussed in the next video. Thank you.